Bingo. The hard part's over. Next, we're going to give your shoulders and wrists a break, and we're going to flip over to our back for the hamstring circuit. In the hamstring circuit, you're going to have your heels in the straps and your toes pulled towards your face the entire time. If you feel any of these in your calves, it's because your toes are pointed away from you and not towards your face. We also want to make sure that we're driving our heels into the straps as hard as possible. For the first exercise, you'll have your butt elevated the entire time, tucking your knees, alternating into your chest. Slow and in control. Remember to breathe through this. For the next one, you'll start with your butt on the ground, lift it in the air, tuck both knees, then set your butt on the ground before repeating. For this, it's okay to have your toes pointed some, but we're still trying to drive them towards your face as much as possible. You will immediately feel this in your hamstrings. Move slow and in control and try to get your knees tucked in as far as you can. And remember, your butt will touch the ground before the start of each rep. For the next one, we're again going to hold our butt off the ground the entire time and do a pendulum. Your left foot will stay in the middle while your right foot drives to the side. As your right foot comes back to the center, your left foot will then go to the side, alternating like a pendulum while your butt is elevated the entire time. Again, fight to keep your toes pulled towards your face. One way to help with all these exercises is to drive your palms into the ground out to your side. For the next one, your butt will touch the ground before each rep. You will lift your butt, spread both feet, bring your feet together, and then touch your butt to the ground. Again, driving your palms into the ground will help a lot. To make it more difficult, you can take your hands off the ground and then hold them in front of your face. Next, we are going to take one foot out of the strap. We are going to keep the foot in the strap. We're going to keep that knee bent. As your butt is elevated the entire time, your free foot will fall to the side, opening that hip up before bringing it back to the middle and closing that hip off. We want as much movement in that free leg as possible. However, during this entire time, we are fighting to keep the knee in the strap pointed up towards the ceiling as much as possible. We want very little movement in that leg in the strap. As you can see here, my hips open up and drop to the side of the free leg. We want as much movement towards that free leg as we can possibly get while that knee in the strap stays pointed up as much as possible. This is extremely difficult. For the next exercise, we again will go back to the other foot with just one foot in the strap. Our knee in the strap is bent a little with our free leg as straight as possible. Your butt will start on the ground. We will then push down as hard as possible with the leg in the strap to lift your butt up off the ground. We want as little movement in that free leg as we can possibly get while still elevating our butt. We will then switch feet and repeat on the other side. Each time before you lift your butt off the ground, take a deep breath and tighten your abs. Your hamstring should absolutely be on fire by this point. To finish up, we are going to put both feet back in the strap, knees barely bent and popped away from each other while we hold our butt off the ground. This is a great opportunity to work on slowing your breathing, controlling your heart rate, and listening to your body. Again, we want to drive your knees away from each other and rotate your shins outward. Rock on!